Yo, what's up guys, Cyrus Yu-Gi-Oh here. Today we're doing a tier list again, this time around Yu-Gi-Oh GX. Now, with GX I have to say, it's been a while since I've watched GX, I've only watched up to Season 3. I didn't even fully finish Season 3 because in Gold, the writing got bad in Season 3. So there will be spoilers for GX in this video, naturally. Starting off, we have Bastion. I think I'll place him in B tier. He's not necessarily a bad character, his writing is bad at some points. The character is fine, he has a lot of potential, but yeah, sometimes the writing goes off. If it was just earlier seasons he would be A tier, but later writing kind of ruined him. The Ojamas, I just love them as comic relief characters, they work really well. Usually not the biggest fan of like spirit monsters and stuff, but they nailed it really well with the Ojamas. Alexis, probably like D tier, maybe lower. She was just annoying for a big part of GX. Like, once again, one of those characters I feel like early on had some potential, but then didn't live up to that potential, and that's a shame. Boring, generic, filler character, D tier. Whew. We're gonna put him. I think like a high A tier, I actually really like him. Forgot his name for a second. Oops, Crystal Beast guy. How could I forgot his name? There's too many good names in here, okay? Assuming. Also, switching between dub and sub at some point does help either. Anyways, Crystal Beast lad, forgot his name, really liked him as a character though. He was a great addition to the cast. Yeah, I just liked him, but he's definitely not one of my favorites either. But yeah, I think he did really add a lot of value to the cast, unlike other characters introduced at that point. The Chess, the one and only, SS tier, no debate. Now, even though there are some points where he was a bit less fun, he basically was a better main character, a more interesting character than the main character of GX. I also forgot to add a tier below this for like woos, digital woos, in case we do come across these. But yeah, I felt like Chess, when he was a villain in the first season, he was a really interesting villain. Well, more like an antagonist than a real villain. And then he later shifted, became basically one of the main guys, and he was really funny. He's basically what made GX fun and watchable, to a certain point when it became unwatchable. Forgot the exact name, this is like one of the guys you encounter in Season 1. One of the one-shot villains that just appear, or well, one of the guys Jaden duels, really a villain, once again, not probably accurate. And B tier, I actually enjoyed that duel, and that guy was pretty fun. No idea who this is, I don't remember you either. Adrian Gecko, I'd say B tier, he had some interesting motivations, and he was different from most other Yu-Gi-Oh characters in this position. Some of his motivations were a bit weird, but I don't know, I thought Adrian Gecko was a decent character, interesting at least. What's his name again? Another character I forgot the name of. Actually, A tier, I did really enjoy him though. Even though I forgot the name. Yeah, I thought he was a fun character, he was cool when he first appeared as a villain. Later, at a later point, he was also alright. Blair, I believe. I don't really care about her, don't hate her either, but she was uninteresting. Woo. One of the Dark World guys, the Dark World guys in general. Were alright, I guess, that wasn't the flaw of Season 3. Kamula. I don't know, I thought she was an interesting villain. I like her design a lot. I just like vampires in general, so I'm a bit biased. But yeah, I really like this as one of the Shadow Riders, I believe they were called. Yeah, she's fun. Like the Headmaster. I don't know, he's as good as a Headmaster's gonna be, you know. Headmaster's never gonna steal the show. They're just the Headmaster, they just do their thing. Not entirely sure, isn't this like the GF of Adrian Gecko or something? I don't know. Too many of these generic characters. Black Magician Girl, just dual monster pandering, I don't really like it. I guess it was kind of pulled off okay, so E tier like, but yeah. So one of those things where GX was like, oh, we're not good enough, let's pull in something from dual monsters so people will watch your show. Like, I didn't like that. Chumlee, I don't know, I would originally put him lower, but he kind of was interesting in a way. He was interesting, even though I kind of dislike him, he is interesting at points, so yeah. I don't remember the personality of the Crystal Beast himself in anime, so sorry. One of the random guys from North Academy, I don't recall him either. Yuki should have stayed in the original series. He was alright, like when they passed the torch in the beginning. I thought that was fun. But making him the final ceremony duel, yeah, I think that's a garbage idea and it should never have happened. So F tier for me. He had no business being in GX, if you ask me. So of the other characters, at least we have a fun throwback. This was just uncalled for. Dio Sama. Oh wait, actually this isn't Dio himself. It's basically a Dio reference though. Hey, he's like the only interesting thing about the arc. He's quite, I'd say about like, below Crystal Beast dude. He was interesting as a villain. It's once again the only thing I really liked about the Society of Light arc. I disliked the arc a lot, but I liked this character as a villain. And just as a concept in general. No idea who you are. Just like the draw guy, right? That was obsessed with drawing, or was that not him? I think that's him. Based on the fact that I think it's him. B tier, I think it's one of those alright, cool, fun one-shot villains. If this ends up being the wrong character, I'm sorry. Like I already messed up one character because this is apparently the girlfriend of Adrian, if I'm not mistaken, so it's not her. Whatever. Terrano, I mean, he's kind of likable. He was an alright addition to the cast. Ritual Net Decker, I mean, it works for one of villain, but it's definitely not one of my favorites. Forgot who you are. Cute little shopkeep, like... She's like that school mom, you know, that really cares for the students. Yeah, you can't hate on her. I'd say about Dorothy is her name, I believe. Something like this would work. Random one-shot villain that was too irrelevant to really remember. His name changes too much between the sub and the dub, but I've watched too many to really remember his name. Antique Gear Golem guy. Yeah, I actually liked him. I liked him, he was interesting. I just liked the bad guy early on. The other character kind of forgot, well, one of his girlfriends is like related also with the arc, but that arc in general. Not the greatest if you ask me. Supreme King, another F tier. I really hate this character. I think turning a main character to the dark side could be interesting, but I think they failed doing it well with the Supreme King. They just made it edgy for no reason. Yes, there was some build up to it, but I think it was poorly executed. And I didn't really like this whole Supreme King arc. So for me, it deserves an F tier because I just hate the fact that I did it. So as the reason I quit GX, I just gave up at that point. It was unnecessarily edgy. One of the Monarch guys, if I'm not mistaken. Pharaoh, I mean, who does love a cute cat, right? But it's not like he did too much. Was she even relevant? I mean, I'm grateful to her for the free dual points in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy, but is she even really relevant? I mean, I don't really recall her, but I don't hate her either. The Headmaster of the North Academy, he was a fun guy. Was she? Yeah, probably that's like one weird arc. Neospacious and Neos F tier, I just hate them hate their existence. I think they shouldn't exist. The original hero concept is very cool, and these just sucked for... Yeah, these just made... I don't know, I hate their presence in the card game, so I'm gonna be biased and still hate them here. Another one of those random villains, I forgot. Who the hell are you? I don't know you. You look cool, but I don't know you. I've never watched season 4. Kind of forgot who you are. Who are you? I don't remember you. I don't remember you either. One short villain. I don't Phoenix, like... Probably high B tier as well. It's not one of my favorite characters. I really like his deck. Well, with some of the development actually, he does become a later cool addition. Like initially he was but with some of the development stuff, he was quite a cool character. Yeah, can't hate on him. A tier thing justified. Paradox Brothers were a cool throwback to dual monsters. But I did like Yuki just having one of the two, yeah, having iconic duo villains return in the way they did was actually a pretty good idea, and I liked that. I think those kind of throwbacks to the original are cool. I don't recall you. Random one-shot villain. I believe you had a deck out deck, which is kind of interesting, but besides that I don't remember you. Now here we got Zane, aka Hellkaiser Rio. Do we have the other form of him, like the more normal form? Kind of looking through? I don't think so. No, we don't. Makes it kind of hard to rank, because if you were to ask me early Zane, like early in GX, definitely A tier, probably high A tier. Hellkaiser arc, however, I didn't really enjoy. Outside of like the one duel where he became Hellkaiser in the Steel Cage, that was cool. I think they kind of ruined him as a character with the whole Hellkaiser arc, and I didn't enjoy that part of him. So I think a low C tier, just a little bit on the lower end of the average, works. Jadenyuki, high A tier. Actually, I think I'll give the S tier to him. I really enjoyed him as a protagonist, which is a somewhat controversial opinion, which is also why I hate the Supreme King. I love Jadenyuki as a protagonist, or Yuki Judai, however you want to call him. I love his deck, I like his attitude. Yeah, he's a bit of an idiot at times, but I think it just works. I'm not gonna hate on him, I like him. So yeah, S tier for me, which you will probably disagree with, because I know that's a pretty unpopular opinion. Don't know who we are. Probably one, isn't that like Chess's brother or something? Yeah. They were alright, I guess. Not really gonna rank them. One of Alexis' girlfriends. Some other girlfriends were more interesting than Alexis herself, if you ask me. Bonaparte. I kinda liked him. He was interesting. Don't remember you? Fossil guy, I'd say about here in the middle. Not in middle of B tier, by the way, that's still pretty high. He isn't like one of my hated characters, but I didn't enjoy him that much either. He was an alright addition. Jinzo was one of the initial villains, was a cool ID, I loved it, so I think I'll go for like a mid-B again. Lots of mid-B's here. Mid-B tiers here. Mid-B tier, MBT. Is that a reference? No, it isn't. Kaiba, another one of those references that were well done. I liked it. You know, just literally Kaiba turned himself into a card because it's Kaiba, of course it is, no idea who you are. I know who you are, but I don't remember you from the anime, I don't know who you are. Bada bing, bada boom, he's the one that shuffled Yuki's deck, no, Jaden's deck. And in the dub it was absolutely hilarious. I mean, for one of villain, once again, quite interesting, I liked him. Terrible image quality, I have no idea who you are. Yo, the Dark Scorpions, I really liked those. It's a shame we didn't get to see them more often. I liked them as a villain thing. Plus they're pretty cool cards, so I wish they would get more support. Like if there's one team that should support from like the old days, I would wish Dark Scorpion support would be fun. I liked them, they're cute. Like not cute, but you know the idea of them. Forgot you. Right, the guy that basically became Jaden, Ubel's vessel. I don't really remember you despite watching the arc you're in, that was a good thing. Pegasus, another one of those alright throwbacks, you know, just a side character that's relevant in the first series, that's also going to be relevant here. I didn't mind that. Just like the other girlfriend of Alexis, more interesting than herself. Forgot who you are, forgot who you are. Forgot who you are, forgot who you are, forgot who you are, lots of filler characters. Forgot his name, the Headmaster guy, at least the homeroom teacher. Yeah, I really liked him. I liked him a lot, actually. He's just a girlfriend character that really fit the... Yeah, just fit the atmosphere and stuff. When he became a villain, he was also interesting, so yeah. A tier for sure. Alright with him. He's not one of my favorites, but he was alright. You can go here. Viper was kind of interesting as well. So like, about here. Didn't really dislike him, but it's definitely not my favorite villain ever either. No idea who you are, no idea who you are, no idea who you are, no idea who you are. The drunk father of Chumli, I guess it was alright for like a one-time thing. Can't hate him. No idea who you are. And now I kind of liked him, Cyrus. He's annoying, but he's meant to be annoying. And for a quote-unquote annoying character, I kind of liked him. I don't know. He's like a scrub that you can kind of relate to as a YGO player, so can't hate on him for that. Filler. Yo, Amazon is... Girl, and now she was like an interesting one of villain. Would have minded to see her more often. Yeah, I liked her. I liked her design. First, final villain, but you're too forgettable to even give a tier. He was an interesting, alright villain. I'd say about mid-tier as well. Forgot who you are. Never watched season 4. No, you're from season 4. Forgot you. Mediocre character. Plays underwhelming, boring deck. D tier. Night Shroud. Liked him as a villain. A. Part of the worst arc, but he's an alright character. Monkey. Point Grebo. I mean, that's also an alright spirit animal thing. No, don't know who we are. These two are also alright, not definitely all my favorites. I mean, what I saw from Yubel was really interesting, but the rest of the season just wasn't interesting. Guy was in here, I don't remember it, so yeah, there. So this is my tier list. A lot of characters I don't remember, but a lot of them are filler characters, so you can probably forgive me, right? I mean, who remembers all filler characters? So yeah, I think this is about the ranking I would give to the characters from GX. I think I have been fair, I've been very positive in general, with some characters ranking low for I think justified reasons. Now I know, especially Dark Magician Girl Sims are gonna be pissed off. I don't know, I just don't like Dark Magician Girls, so hey. Background music was this song, by the way, credits to the song. Yeah, I hope you guys liked it. See you guys next time, Started signing out, have a nice day, peace.